Hello everybody, hey, hi, how you doing? Jay McCain here, coming to you with my extra week coffee for a little coffee from Tcapistan. Today we're going to be looking at Chuck Harding, Hard Chuck 1 as it were, so let's get to the good stuff, but remember to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I need all the help I can get to grow this channel because YouTube hates me. Love that California shirt.
Yeah. Hey, hold on a second,
I guess you could say he's California dreamin'. Wasn't there something weird that went on with that band, the Mamas and the Papas? Wasn't there some TCAP related incidents that happened within that band?
Brush my teeth, okay?
Okay.
I got the counter.
Morning, Tulip Blossom.
So we're gonna go get a camera?
This is the uncut footage, by the way, so that's why there's extra long pauses and stuff going on.
We'll check around here, okay?
Hey, how are you?
Okay.
Why don't you have a seat right around that stool there for me?
Okay.
What you up to today?
Nothing. I had a
Go ahead,
call.
have a seat.
Call.
You
Talk to a gentleman.
A gentleman.
Yeah. So,
You had a call to talk to a gentleman.
yeah, he told me to come on in and talk to him about possibly selling the house or something.
Selling the house.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He's one of these guys. What we have here is one of these guys who quickly comes up with an alibi about real estate. It's amazing that it happened more than one time.
I have a place that I have for sale, so
Oh, you're selling a house. I see.
he was interested.
And how did you get in contact with the fellow who wanted to perhaps buy the house you're selling?
We were chatting on the internet.
On the internet. And who's the fellow you were going to see?
He said his name was Luke. I don't know what his last name.
Luke. And you talked to Luke about selling him your home.
Right.
Well, here's what doesn't make sense about that. How was a 13-year-old going to afford to buy your home?
Well, I didn't know how old he was. I didn't stop to ask his age.
You didn't ask his age.
Luke, I am your father's son.
No. You know, I just thought he was interested because I had it listed, and he says, I understand you have a place for sale, so.
Really? And where is the home you're selling?
Down in Anaheim.
In Anaheim. Right next to Disney World there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
And how much are you selling it for?
$25,000.
$25,000. That's quite the bargain.
How's that even possible? Wouldn't a teardown be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars in Anaheim? Just on the land alone?
Mobile home.
It's a mobile home.
Three-bedroom mobile home.
Yeah. Well, Chuck, the only problem with that story is that I have the transcripts of your conversation with Luke.
Long
What are
pause.
you looking for? I could be your grandpa. Into young boys your age, love to cuddle with them, caress their body, work my...
Blank.
And it goes on from there.
Are you sure it's my CCHARD?
Hard Chuck 1.
It gives his alternate, more family-friendly screen name. That's hilarious. Hard Chuck 1.
Wish I could find a young man to play with. Wish I could find a young man to play with. Wish I could cuddle you in my arms and kiss you and blank your blank.
Blank or blank.
Well, I have another person that uses my computer.
Another person.
Right.
Is that another person, Chuck?
No, that's me.
That's you.
But, you know, he has access to the computer.
Thanks. Would you like me to give you an exam? He asks if you're rich. No, son. Rich only in love I have and the care for a young man. What do you do for a living, Chuck?
I'm retired now.
You're retired. But before you retired, what did you do for a living?
I I was working for the bus company down there in Orange County, driving the handicapped and disabled.
And before that?
I was with a travel agency for a couple of years, and I was with the military
He was working for Jeffrey Epstein's travel agency for a couple of years.
travel agency for 5 years, and then I was a government employee with the Navy as travel.
Were you ever a teacher?
Not per se. When I was in the religious life, I was studying to be a teacher in high school for photo offset printing at the Catholic High School.
And when you say religious life,
The Catholic Church, for the Catholic Church.
but what role did you play in
I was a
religious life?
brother. I was a brother.
You were a brother?
Yeah.
In what order?
The Society of St. Don Bosco.
And so you were a collared brother.
Well, we didn't wear collar linen. We wore a suit with a cross. That was all. And I was in my first set of vows. I had to go to Rome and ask for a dispensation.
That's an awful lot of specific Catholicism. Man, I almost said Cathology. Information. I didn't really follow anything that was just said right there.
Is this an appropriate conversation to have with somebody who said they were 13 years old?
Not really, no.
Then why did you have this conversation?
I'm not. It's I use CCHARD
Okay.
69.
Now you can go on with that story, but I have the transcripts and I have other evidence, so we can tell the truth here, or we can go on like you've been going on. It's up to you, really.
Well, he was in the gay chat room, so
Bam. Victim blaming.
yeah.
So it was okay to have this
Well, we were
conversation
talking-
with a 13-year-old boy?
We were talking, and he's in the gay chat room. He's looking for men if he's in the gay chat room.
So that makes it all right.
That is where I help you grow, by showing you different ways.
What do we think he just ate right there? Some type of hard candy or something? Or Werther's Original? Ow. Or maybe he is pulling a, Jeff Sokol eating his IBS medication? How? This isn't drugs. This is just something I take.
That is where I help you grow, by showing you different ways to learn and let you see how I live and follow the rules and observe other people. You could say I was your grandpa. This way no one knows but you and me, and who we want to know. Did you say that to this person?
Yeah, I said that I could be his grandpa, yes.
This is a very graphic conversation. But perhaps what's more graphic is that you sent
Cyanide, but it was a
Pictures
fake
over
from the
the
dark web.
pictures that qualify for child pornography. Yes or no?
Yeah, he said he was interested, so I sent yes.
I've been waiting for this moment. Time to pop my pill.
Pictures of
I'm
you
outta
with
here.
underage boys.
It's not pictures of me. It's pictures I've gotten from other people.
You sent child porn to this 13-year-old Luke. Yes or no?
Yes, I sent photographs, but they're not of me or anyone that I was with.
It's child pornography, though. Do you see the problem with that, Chuck?
Well, yeah, that he's underage. Yes, I see the age.
Do you know that it's illegal to send obscene material to someone who's underage or who you think is underage?
Not per se, no. I don't know.
Come on,
I didn't
Chuck.
know that. I know that it's you're not. They're illegal on certain with children and things. Yes.
You believed you were talking to a 13-year-old boy named Luke.
He didn't say he was 13.
Do you want me to show you the transcript, Chuck?
He said he told me he was older.
You say, hi, we're in Southern California. I'm in Orange County. Do you want older or younger? Riverside, like older. 13, you? He said it right here. You talk about you being able to appear to be his grandmother.
A lot of
Could
long
you do me a favor, just stick
pauses.
your hand out of Thanks. Could you do me a favor, just stick your hand out of Thanks.
Chris really doesn't like the hands and pockets thing. What's Chuck Harding gonna do? Pull out a gat?
What would have happened, Chuck, if I hadn't been here?
I would have talked to him, and if I felt very uncomfortable, I would have left.
But if he would have consented to having sex, what would have happened?
I'd be very hesitant at first. If he continued, then possibly we would have had.
Possibly you would have had sex with a 13-year-old boy.
If, I felt uncomfortable and I felt that he was, not fit or anything, I would have walked
Not
away.
fit?
Not
How can a
fit.
13-year-old boy be fit to have sex with a 65-year-old man? Don't you see an issue there?
Well, I see nothing wrong with cuddling and caressing.
Yeah, but you talk
Ew.
about a lot of other things besides
I see something wrong with cuddling and caressing with you, Chuck Harding.
cuddling
Well,
and caressing.
that
It's
was
right here in black and white.
that's if things were to of
13 is not the age of consent. No matter what happened here, it's statutory rape, Chuck. Do you get that?
okay.
All right, you studied for a religious order.
So you're
You're
gonna arrest
grown.
me. You're arresting me and then booking me.
I can't arrest you. What do you think should happen to you?
Oh, right, I did miss that point. Yeah, excellent point out there, Tulip Blossom. If he was uncomfortable, he'd leave, but if the boy was uncomfortable, it wouldn't matter. Yeah, if I was uncomfortable, I would get out of here, is what he said. I missed that point on this viewing.
Well, I know that I won't talk anymore on the internet anymore. I won't talk to anybody. I'll stick strictly to my business, and that's it. I won't talk to any kids or anything else like that.
You sure seem experienced based upon this transcript I have here. How many other times have you hooked up with
I
somebody?
got books. I got books that I read, sir.
Oh, God. The books.
I have. Yeah, it's called Hand Jobs. It deals with younger, older.
It's called Hand Jobs. It's a book that I read. It's, high fiction.
Father, son.
Father, son?
Yes.
You're talking about fathers having sex with their sons, grandfathers having sex with their
Yeah,
grandsons.
doctors with their patients, with the young patients, employees with their young patients.
You talk about this like it's some sort of hobby, building train sets. That's not what we're talking about here.
It's a book that I read, and I fantasy.
It's a book that I read.
I thought, okay, we'll see.
How many other teenage boys have you hooked up with over the internet?
None. Honest, I haven't hooked up. This is the first one that I hooked up with.
You know, I hear that a lot.
I
Can
hear
you
that a
understand
lot.
why I would be skeptical based upon this transcript?
I can't tell you, because I haven't hooked up with any other kid on the internet.
Did you bring condoms today?
No. You want to search my body? I don't have anything with me.
Do you want to search my body? Hey, young man, do you want to search my body?
No. You want to search my body? I don't have anything with me.
So what should happen
Look at him sitting in that position like he's winning this conversation.
to you?
Sent to an island.
Well, I know what I would kind of say, but I know that that's not what you're saying, so.
Do you ever watch television?
I watch news now and then. And some, like one program a night or something, like Seventh Heaven or
Seventh Heaven.
Everwood or something like that, but it's not a regular basis, no.
Well, I can't arrest you because I'm not a police officer. But I am Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on computer predators. If there's anything else you'd like to tell us.
I love when the cameras come in. That was such a nice touch, whoever's idea that was, to just really ramp everything up to 1,000 by bringing in a bunch of other strangers with camera equipment, boom mics.
We'd like to hear from you. If not, obviously there's nothing I can do to keep you here, and we're free to go.
No.
Nothing else you'd like to say
No.
that would explain why you're here?
No.
You're free to go.
All right. Thank you.
I'll take the bag.
Alright, that was Hard Chuck 1. Hey, if you like what I do here, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. I love reading the comments. It helps get me through my workday. If you're watching this on Twitch, that's Twitch. It's blue_J_streams. I will be right back after this quick break. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe. Mind, body, spirit, harmonious resonance. Be where your feet are. Stay water, my friends.